Dukewheatly here, and we're going to continue with the table that we started in video 1. We're going to start adding some content, some tables and content. So let's click inside, and we're going to, what we want is a row for the header, row for navigation and body, and then in the bottom we're going to have our footer. So in order to do this, let's insert table. Hang on here. And let's do 3 rows of 2. Whoop. There we go. And now let's click and drag to select all of them. Right click inside, table cell properties, and let's go to table. We want a height of 100%. We want this to fill up this envelope table that we have here, and we want 100% of the width. We don't want any border, no spacing, and no padding. Table alignment, let's make center, and we'll let the background color bleed through. Our envelope table here is white, so that we'll let that bleed through. Let's hit apply and OK. And no program's perfect, and Kompozer fits that bill. You can see where it felt we needed a break in here, same as if we hit the enter key. So let's go down to source, and let's find this break here and delete it. Go back out to design, and now everything looks copacetic. We want our headers to go in here, so let's go ahead and click and drag, right click, and go down to join selected cells. And if you notice, this is a little wider than before. Kompozer inserted a little break for us, so we'll have to go back and correct that. That's one reason why we won't be using this as our first page. We're showing you how to make one if you wanted to, but primarily we're showing you how to work with tables. And when we get ready for our navigation, we'll go ahead and switch to one of my master pages made with table in another program other than Kompozer. Kompozer does real well with those. I've done quite a few websites, and it does real well, but it just doesn't do real well with its own. So let's right click here and join selected cells, and now let's go into source, and up here we've got a break. Let's delete that, and down here looks like we got a break. Let's go see if we got the right ones, and it looks like we did. So we're going to put our header up here. This we're going to shrink to probably 150, and this is going to be our footer area. So let's go ahead and right click in this area, and table cell properties, and let's stick with cells now. So let's treat it as a cell, and we want vertical alignment for top. We're going to want a width of 150 pixels, and let's give us a little background color here of a real light blue, and hit OK, apply, and we see we've shrunk it here. Now let's go ahead and hit OK. Let's right click on this is going to be our content area. Let's right click in there, table cell properties, and let's go for a width here for the balance of the 800 width page that we have, and put 650 in here. vertically aligned at top, and we're going to, we want the horizontal, we're going to want the content aligned to the left. We'll probably wait till we insert a cell in that before we do that. So let's just leave that, and we'll let the background color bleed through, and we'll hit OK. And we've got 650 here and 150 here. Okay, now let's click in this in our navigation area, and let's go ahead and give us a couple of spaces down. And now let's go into source and see where we've, looks like got a background color of blue here. We've got a couple of breaks, and let's do our border here. So after, these are attributes, and you define attributes with a colon, and you separate them with a semicolon. So after the semicolon and before the brackets here, or before the quotes, let's go ahead and give us a space, and let's type border dash right, and let's put a colon in there, space, and let's put 3px, and then a space, and solid blue. And let's give us a semicolon, and let's see what happened here. Go back into design. We'll have to preview this to see this, and let's put it in preview mode, and we have a nice little blue line here. So that's going to conclude this video. We look forward to seeing you in the next one, where we're going to go ahead and put our header in, and put some an area down here for our footer, and we'll see you then. Thanks for joining us.